Hello, everyone. I am Vivian. Like we all know, our mission or our goal for 2025 is mental health awareness. And I would like to use the story of what happened with Burna Boy recently. It's all over the media. You all know the story. I just want to use it to explain something. I'm just looking for every opportunity to create awareness of what mental health is and to kill the stigma around it. If you see the videos, all the comments, under it are just sad because people are just mocking him and all that. I don't know Burna Boy, and this is not a video to try to help him or whatever. I don't know him. I'm just trying to make a point here. PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. He was how would I put it? He was nice enough to let us know that this is what he was going through, and instead of us, to support him and love, care, we are rather just mocking and saying he's proud and all that. I don't know if that is the case, but if it is truly PTSD, then it's not his fault the way he responded, because PTSD is not a joke. PTSD can show up in ways you never imagined. It can make you freeze, like you just stand still. You can't move, you can't speak. It can make you get aggressive. It can make you even do things that are even worse than being aggressive, which is why we always encourage everyone to deal with, issues. If you have any traumatic experience, get mental health support and care as soon as possible so that the trauma doesn't get internalized too much. Otherwise, certain things will just trigger you, and that is where the PTSD sets in, because similar smells, similar situations, similar sights, similar actions would trigger painful situations that happened in the past or incidents, and you will feel like you are reliving it all over again, and then you react in ways you never imagined. For example, if you have been robbed or something very stressful, that really shook you happened to you at some point, you will realize that sometimes, unexpectedly, certain things will remind you of that thing, of that incident, even though you feel you've forgotten it. It was 10 years ago, it was 15 years ago, it was 30 years ago. But there are certain things that will happen and you will just remember. You will feel that pain all over again. You will feel it, you will smell it, it will look like it's happening right now where you are sitting. It might just be when you hear a similar sound. It might just be when you perceive a similar smell. It might just be when you find yourself in a similar location to that incident that happened in the past, and your senses will just remind you, that is PTSD. And then you will just react in ways that you never even expected. You might become aggressive because it's not like you planned it. You are responding like that, like you are in danger. Your senses are like, oh, this thing is happening again, and it doesn't make sense. That is why it's a mental health thing. Mental health issues really don't make sense. Don't try to make mental health situations make sense, because it doesn't make sense most times. And Burna, with his reaction of going off stage and all that, we really don't blame him. You don't blame people. You don't know what they are going through. I know we all have our opinions. I've seen so many videos and many comments. I'm not here to support anybody. I'm just trying to, give us something to learn from what is happening. So his response might not have been what he planned and all that. It just happened. And if you've ever had PTSD, you would know that the way you respond, you might even be surprised later when you go and think about it, like, did I just do that? But you could not help yourself because your senses, you were in a flight or fight mode. It was activated. The flight or fight mode in yourself, in your senses, in your body was activated. and you felt like that same similar incident is about to happen again, and you were just trying to save yourself or whatever.